welcome to Homestead Corner. Today I've got my last stock up haul before Christmas. I did it a little bit different. We went to 2 different stores and we found some great deals, so those are the items that we stocked up on this week. So this week for my haul, I went into a couple of stores and they had some really good deals. So we decided to do our stock up on those items instead of our regular stock up at one store. And we went to Hannaford and found some great clearance deals, and I only spent about $9 and change there. And then I also went to Walmart and found some other pretty good deals and grabbed the last of a few items before they were gone from the shelf. And so we would have them in the pantry and make sure we have all the stuff that we need. So the first thing, I went to Hannaford, and I always love to check the clearance bins at the grocery store to see what they have. A lot of times they don't have anything that I'm going to use, but this week they had some really great deals on cleaning products. So I love the Mrs. Meyer's brand, and I don't buy it that often. I usually make my own cleaner because this stuff is like $6 a container, which I think is way too expensive when I can make it for about $1.50 to $2. So, but these were $1.79 on clearance, which is great. And I grabbed 2 of these. That's all they had was 2. I would have definitely grabbed more for $1.79 a piece. So we love to have a good supply of cleaning stuff in the house, because that way we know that we've got it when we need it. Especially in an emergency situation, you want to make sure you're keeping everything super clean so you're not getting sick. And that is really important, especially if you can't get to the doctor, there may not be a doctor, any of those situations. So the next thing I grabbed was they had Method wood polish, and this was $1.49 a bottle, and they had 4 of these, so I grabbed all of those as well, to just make sure we're able to keep the wood in good condition and clean. And I like both of these brands because they're all natural and they're normally quite expensive, but for these prices I figured I better grab them just to add to the stash, so we've got extra and we know we're ready. And the next things I grabbed was at Walmart, and I did a total of $22.35 there. So I gave myself a $50 budget this week, but I didn't spend it all. I only spent a total of $31.90. So they did have some honey bunches of oats for $2 a box. So I grabbed 2 of those, and these are not going to last long term, but it definitely helps on the budget when you can find those deals on cereal. And these are the big boxes that I think they're usually $4.48, it says, is the regular price. So that's a super good deal. It's less than half price whenever you can get cereals, stuff like that. I don't find them on sale very often, and when I do, I want to get as much as they have. So they had 2 boxes. They had one other box that was open, and so I didn't buy that one, but I bought these 2 to make sure we have them. And cereal is always a nice easy breakfast, or sometimes when I don't want to cook, hey, cereal nights are good. Every now and then. And then they also were extremely low on pasta. They had 4 of these 3-pound boxes of elbow macaroni in. So most of the shelves were bare for pasta. There was very little, just the really expensive stuff was there. So I grabbed all 4 of these 3-pound boxes just to get them into the pantry. I can store these long term, really easy, and make sure we have plenty of pasta. So those were another good score. I think these were $2.72 for 3 pounds. So under $1 a pound, which is wonderful. And then I grabbed just an extra bag of yellow cornmeal because I opened a package this week. Whenever I open one, it goes on the list. I have to get another one. I do not like empty spots in my pantry, because if something were to happen tomorrow, I want to make sure I'm as ready as possible. So making sure everything is as full as you can is a great deal. And the one other thing I grabbed, and these were $1.48, I think. I can't see the receipt very well, but just some tomato sauce. That's all that's in here. A little bit of salt, tomatoes. It's just tomato sauce. I like the big 28-ounce cans so I can make different things. I use these a lot when I make my pizza sauce or anything like that. I can pull it from the pantry, whip up pizza sauce, because pizza sauce is quite expensive. You get little teeny jars and they cost as much as a huge jar of like spaghetti sauce, or they cost more than one of these cans. But I can make it up myself and put it in the size jars I want. So it saves me a ton of money really over time. And it's exactly how we like it that way, which is great. And so we got 4 cans of these as well. And that is it for my stock up haul this week. It's not really that big, but it was great deals that I found. I always love to grab cereal when it's on clearance. I needed to make sure I had plenty of cornmeal in the pantry because we love making, we're going to be making corn casserole, all those holiday dishes. We love cornbread. And cleaners, anytime I can get a deal on good cleaners, I always grab those as well. Anytime I can get a good deal on anything, I love clearance items. Always check those spots in your stores because you can really save a lot of money. I mean, this cereal was less than half price, and these cleaners are all way less than half price as well. So that really does make a big difference on your budget, and you can get a little extra for the same price, or sometimes, you know, you can just stock rate up wildly if you have enough cash set aside. So I did give myself a $50 budget and I had $18 left. So I just tucked that away, and next time I go out, if I see a great deal, I will grab that. Or if I need to get a little bit extra stuff or whatever I want to do with that, I add it in and keep just stacking it up until I find the deals that I want to fill up the pantry. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!